Yo, what's up? You read the title. We know what's happening here. Let's get into Doki Doki Literature Club Part 2. Roll that intro. Now, content warnings. This game talks about self-abusement, self-harm, suicide, sexual content, and overall, if you have anxiety, depression, any critical symptoms, click off the video now. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's get on to it. And well, that's oddly concerning. Well, looks like I'm just gonna have to skip back to... Alright, looks like my save files didn't save, so I'm just gonna quickly time skip back to where we were from the end of last video. Alright, we are now back to where we were by the end of the last episode, which is we write our second poem. Now, I'm going to do the exact same thing I did with the first poem, is pick words that I feel like I would go with myself. Alright, let's see how this goes. See what route we picked. Let me adjust the mic a little bit. There we go. Actually, that makes it hard for me to see on screen. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Tzone. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Just so not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why then all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open, then turns upside down and lets it compose spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you know? It's simple. You would have had enough money in the first place. You would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So, either you're not hungry, or you want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. This only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, it means you deserve to feel guilty. Yours only giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. Tell them to let me borrow some money. Don't give me loans like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. I might also need a lesson on that. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You are right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept my retribution. That's still coming for you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Most definitely. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she would bring me into the club even before she even told me. But he wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that. Wait a minute. Ah, it's raining. I've noticed something smacked Sarah in the face and trolling onto her desk. Bitch. Yeah. Ow. What was... A cookie. Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sorry, glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Or restitution? Reputation. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you laugh about the cupcakes. But it was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. I can't get a good voice for Sayori, holy shit. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. I might actually eat time here. Sayori rapidly opens the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bet I died. Everyone threw a lot just for one cookie. Then she takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Yo, badass bitch. So I'm very happy that you shared this one with me. So he gets out of his seat and goes behind Natsuki. Then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Like cookie still in hand, Natsuki wishes up to nudge Sarah off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Can this rain be any more louder? What the fuck? What is that, Archie? Bro, this rain is going crazy. Holy shit. It's like sunny. Actually, like, off topic. I'm recording this right after part 1. It was like a fucking sunny day in part 1. This is only like, maybe like an hour to maybe like 30 minutes afterwards. Why is it so rainy? What the fuck? Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sarah... I see glances around the room. Monica's not even in the club room yet. Where's Monica anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her? About her being late lately? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Natsuki's just sudden, like, burst of anger about that. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. I mean, we just got worried. Eh? Maka chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. It's confusion. Boyfriend? What are you guys talking about? Get Monica question. I still cannot spell that word for what. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? My last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have at least heard the bell. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was wondering where you played music as well. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. Monica, I've had a keyboard in like somewhere in the garage. Where did you go? Yeah, I've had a piano for like 2 years now, and I still have not really played it. So don't worry, Monica. I've always wanted to learn piano. Same. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tzone. I didn't mean to put pressure or anything. Don't worry. I've been practicing piano a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone here is already settled down. Sayori somehow finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I saw him down by the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could read the book that Yuri gave to me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Possible. Hey, wait a fucking minute. Are they repeating dialogue? I swear, this happens earlier, and then we wake up because Mom. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's totally the same. Wait, did I skip too early? Alright, what's a fucking minute? Wait a minute. Yeah, it's... Oh yeah. Hold up, I think we've already... Oh, yeah, we've already seen this. Bro, I'm a fucking idiot. Wait, let's check the poems, maybe. Oh, that just said yesterday's poem. Huh? If you look at... Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why it is. I think it's just because we're doing Sayori... Wait, no. Hold on. Doesn't the second day have, like, a whole separate moment, like... With Sayori, you go to a different classroom, get supplies for the flyers and, like, posters. And then with Yuri, you, like, put chocolate in her mouth, and Natsuki, you almost have an incident in the closet. Interesting. I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must seriously be over there. Like, all of this is the same dialogue. When I put this in the... When I played this for the first time, I did the Natsuki route, all the dialogue was at least unique. Well, like, other than, like, the words, yet, like, the poems were definitely different. Yeah, all of this is the exact same dialogue. How did I just realize that? Well, I guess I'll still just continue the voice acting. I think I understand you better than any other people you know. So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Tzone poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Yeah, like, why is... I feel like there should be a bit more variety for the second day. Like, I know the variety goes way out the roof when it comes to Act 2. Which, if I have enough time, which I think I will, the start of Act 2 will be the start of Part 3 of this. That's why I just go with by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure how exactly that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is pretty important of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. just a blatant honesty of just, yeah, I don't know what the fuck I like. Yeah. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? Oh, yeah, there we go. There was unique dialogue. That's so sweet. Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean. Yeah, maybe maybe an hour or two we'll find out. But I'll try keeping that in mind. Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? That's the word I'm looking for. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. Siri? That's unexpectedly poetic. Eh, it is? Maybe I'm getting a little better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Tito. I should go write that down then. Hey, you can read my poem now, okay? Oh yeah, it's... Oh, hey Archie. Yeah, it's definitely unique now. So I guess I may have just skipped a bunch of exposition. Nah, it was probably the same dialogue. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine are all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging, scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends will look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. All I hear is echo inside my head. Shit! Siri, what the fuck is this? Sorry, this is too much. Like, of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to be the best poem writer ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something this dark. Monica told me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings lately, saying, Especially by 11 to 1 a.m. Well, not 11 a.m., but 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out so good. You should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is magic. Not possible. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. Drawing's easily better. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Fuck. Wait, get it. Okay, good. There's no Monica's in sight. So I saw her pop up for a second. Don't get ahead of yourself. Zoe's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. I wonder if this is going to be one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Now, who should I show my poems to next? Natsuki. Well, it's not really worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's better either. What? Well, that isn't a train wreck, so I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad you see someone recognizes my experience? Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll be as good as me one day. That's the wrong call. Something tells me Natsuki is completely missing the point. Kind of thinking, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her so long, so you might be on the same wavelength. You never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone be so, fluffy and spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Fucking Christ, Natsuki. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would have flown away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. The classic Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, fuck. Well, fucking iPad ran out of storage, so guess we're no longer doing a face recording. Or face cam is what it's called. I'm an idiot. Alright, the poem Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? She likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I've heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. But her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world would be better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Ah yes. The unobstructed... Wait, what word am I looking for here? Fuck it. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can complicate issues with much simpler analogy. Fucking what? It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's how everyone thinks mine. That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Me with painted nails as a male. Saying that you're afraid if people find out they won't make fun of you, think honestly, that is me with fucking anything about me. That just makes people stupid. Correct. Who cares if what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Correct. Yeah. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Huh. Interesting. Alright, let's head to Monica now. Hi again, Tzone. How's the writing going? Oh, right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I don't count on it, and never will. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? No. Alright, sure, here we go. Fuck. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, I like this one. Makes me think of something Sarah would like. Again. You and Sarah are good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Oh, well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually very different. Well, that may be the case, but there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks to you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Yeah, it's just more repeating dialogue. If you show it in different ways, it'll end up being more similar than you think. So I think it's kind of like the vibe you get when... Yeah, fine. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has a kind of a gentle feel to it. It tells you like exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless catastrophe of meaningless noise. Fuck. The noise won't stop. Violence. Grating. Waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine. Target. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Might be for the best. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I didn't say that. It's just I don't understand it. It's kind of like playing with. I kind of like playing with the spaces on my paper, choosing where and how to space your words to totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short to make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still a little hard for me to tell what's going on about it though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or conversation with the reader. So put it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway,
Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Alright. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected happens. Rope much? Wait, is this tip even about writing? No! What am I talking about? Well, that's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Alright, let's move on to yours. Let's see what you've got written for today. This is pretty good, Tzone. You were influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? I guess you could say that. I was also a bit surprised on how differently everyone writes. So I respect you for trying new things. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. And metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. No. And write down the things you see and hear. There's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate excuse. I see. It's only an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. One example of that is that, would you like to read, of course, this is the poem you wrote for today. Raccoon. Alright. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night. It was slicing bread for a guilty snack bear. My attention was caught by the scruffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious as well aware of the consequences. Whether the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. What the fuck is that word? Like, what the fuck is it? I think it's an L. Yeah, it's an L. But you know, there might be a T. Let me see T. Oh, that's T. It's ICINH. Anticing the beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread was hungry curiosity. The raccoon an urge. The moon and requirement. Cross a stick during I know someone who has like a type of writing style that honestly could be put on the same level, maybe even harder to read than this. Actually, no, it is harder to read. That shit's absolute chicken scratch. But if I have to admit it, in question, its place and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glances in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so that my bread is always handy. Every time I vanquish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush for blood, classic pen conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. It's a bit more daring with this one than yesterday. And I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express imaginary imagery, conveying emotions through them. If I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's sort of those. Fuck. It's those sorts of things I usually forced to keep myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter if what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, it sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. She is. She 100% is. I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing with me. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Well, I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright, everyone. Now we're done reading. We're all done with reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. And do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Zoe has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. See, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're gonna be doing for the festival. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it yesterday. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us is gonna choose a poem we recite during the event. But the cool part is that we're also gonna let everyone else come up and recite poems too. Zoe's put... What did I missing? Zoe's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Zoe, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. You kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? And there's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I would never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot of them to ask them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room, to a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I think we should still give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing our feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes to recite a poem, then I know you can do it. just no commentary. They just sit there in silence. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask for. I think that Sarah and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over with it. Get over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. And what about you, Yuri? Yuri, he's detectively like around the. He's like trying to he's quickly trying to think of an exit plan. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Now, just pop a comic on screen real quick. Alright, now back to the actual script. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is all too sudden. But if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Yuri just kills herself. Yuri just straight up says fuck it, just kills herself. Oh no. Don't worry. We'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Hey, can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting the poem. We're not legally allowed to hear it. Her clear, confident voice fills the room, or that her inflection is pristine, and fuck that word. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or she's just simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Oh my god. Rotation? What the fuck is that word? The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Well, thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. You ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up or something. Hey, Yuri punches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances up at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Wish we could hear all of these poems. These ones actually sound good. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the room. Reading the room, Christ. Oh, fuck. I actually generally thought it did say reading the room, but no, reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? You guys right? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It feels like what happens when you get absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fucking what? And confident women, or woman, whatever the hell. The poem is full of twists and turns, and structure that indicates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps consoled inside of her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around the room, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to clap and applaud. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard, so that must have been never begun. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Dude, that was good. Thanks for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. It's like Comey. Okay, I guess I'm up next. Zoe hops over a chair. Or hops out of her chair. Fuck. And cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think like you're reacting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best like that way. I need to really breathe. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was a perfect match. The poem was aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone who I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we all applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Tzone liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Come on, it came out nice, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem really fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gently delivered wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more focus behind, or force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Alright, now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Tzone. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Tzone lower everyone stand a little before I have to do it. Damn. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well just get this over with. It's not like I have much selection of what I read. I'll just have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stood up in front of the podium. I went after eyes and making me feel terribly awkward. This is 100% correct. I have not severe social anxiety, but I definitely have social anxiety. I start to recite my poem. This is not exactly confident in my own writing. It's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applaud anyways. Sorry, I'm not very good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, let's leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting, dumbass. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Misty takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Well, she's still a little unenthusiastic. What? Her poem has a rhyme to it. Or rhythm and rhyme, I think is what I should call it. A rhythm and rhyme. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. Words feel like they bounce up and down as if it was giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite poems in front of other people? And if doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can just put whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friend, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. That's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about at the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. Or coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem to get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time that you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. Alright. So there's no way I'll be able to have the same enthusiasm as Sarah and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. My fucking god. And then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sarah? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jesus. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Tzone. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something about earlier. Like how we get to... I mean... Sorry fumbles with the words. Let's just say one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Sorry. You really think I'd ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But... She's beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Tzone. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing to say or to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? MC, be prepared for what the hell happens next. Alright. Let's get ready for the end of Act 1. Bed. Why is milk one of these options? Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh man, the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Hey Archie, what are you doing? Hey Archie, don't scratch there. Were you practicing piano again? Archie, why are you sitting like that? The puppy dog eyes, Archie. Okay, that's Archie. Put that away. Yeah. Fucking put that away, fucking Christ. Alright, short intermission. Put that away, Bill. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. I must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Yeah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival. For the whole day of school where we just get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. It sounds like you sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Manga, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. You saying you don't like squid? You of all people? And I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean you of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. It's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense with translation. I actually understand what this means, because I look up way too much ddlc shit. But for any somehow people who probably don't understand this joke, is that Monica's name in Japanese, or at least part of it, is like how you say squid in Japanese, so that's what Natsuki is referring to in this. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your actions aren't as fun as your Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori over there? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting on a desk, or at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I'll go over there. Hey, Sayori? Hello? You're spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, I'm glad if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori, turning back before turning everything. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently, since they've been preparing for the festival. They must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, Tzone, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a bit much, but she seems very downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peels across the room at Sayori, who digging a rubber eraser up, down, and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Tzone. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never usually like this. She always talks to me about things that bother her. This time when I asked her, she seemed really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members as well. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. And are you sure about that? She seems like she really wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with people of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Tzone. What? How on the belated earth of God did you come up to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori's taking about more than it talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much more happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? Wait a minute. No. Sayori's always been like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Tzone. Have you thought maybe have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I just said. I'll try talking to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright then. Anka smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get those words out of my head. Anka stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Actually, how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? I feel like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. What does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Sayori piercing at me from over her book. But she looks away as quickly as with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anyone like this. I've never really seen Sayori approach before, or start a conversation with her on accord, because I have no choice but to approach herself. Now it's a little easier for me to do that. So I stand up from my desk and sit onto the one next to hers. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts. How were you able to tell that I was thinking about that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based off your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your charms are only the concern of those who are willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort keeping to themselves, most definitely. But if you were to prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. And it's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happening to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not like that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have been good friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a bit too much. Tzone, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So, you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Suri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside of her head. As someone who has some of the same symptoms as Sayori, I can agree. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also felt some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupied. She was fully occupying her thoughts, but wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of were in you. I think that she would probably be a very fortunate person to have you feeling that way about her. Yuri, you are giving me too much credit. I am a simple dumbass. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it, yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monaco calls out to the clubroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. We gotta receive their poems do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. What have you talked about with Sayori? Let's share to Sayori first. It's the best one so far. It's really nice, Tzone. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I want to see smiles on your faces. Well, alright. Hey, Tzone, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would have tried writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you are the one who likes this the most. Why? Why don't you want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know that you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Tzone, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? I have to really try and work on other voices in different tones. Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori, a I glance around the room, making sure no one notices this. Siri, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Please tell me what will cheer you up. Siri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself to put on a smile. It's nothing, Tzone. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. It's not a tiny rain cloud. It is a round cloud that's the size of America. Boston won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Hey, go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Siri, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Or before I could say anything else, Siri cheerfully walks off the classroom humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Give it to Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah, it's good as just yesterday's anyway. See what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, it's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. But of course, I'm at least trying. Why so mostly invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you end up like scaring me away? That's it's not like you would actually do that. You have no idea. Yeah, you're right. And it's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Aki's eyebrow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. Alright, go for it. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the fuck do you call that a joke, bitch? I guess that's kind of the point. This is really watching my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out for me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond our sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes away your worries. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Breathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reason you're wonderful. When you press your lips against... What the fuck is that? I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be just relooping. In a way that you lost long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I can't tell if this is a poem or a love letter. It's like a mix of both. It's a love letter poem. Yeah, I feel like writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with nice messages for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Correct. Sand is nice. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, then come up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's not because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote the same thing, she had to pick a topic for have both of us write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine could end up being kind of metaphorical too. Yeah, beach equals bitch. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At least, at the very least, it was good practice. I'll show it to Monica next. Hi, Tzone. Have you thought about what you're what to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take my poem. I'm holding my hands. It's pretty good. Reminds me of something. It makes me think of Siri, like the other one you wrote. You two really are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. Sure. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their shine of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I mean, I might think about it if there's a lot of open routes for you. It's not like I'm unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's just that you don't have to know code. No, it's nothing like that. I'm still just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. Sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I share my phone with you now. Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever saw. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift, the sky victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all the others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind increases to blow, I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, the dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb of the forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which accounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but I was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Are you sure this isn't just a poem describing yourself, Monica? I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. What the fuck is that word? Besides, if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start losing its meaning? Hey, you know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, even if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. You're really gonna say that? Being a 2D PNG. I think you know better than anyone. I mean, you mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good, it can be really disheartening to get lukewarm responses to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people enjoy the writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. Fuck. It's more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Bye. Let's see what Yuri's convoluted one is. Well done, Tzone. You definitely improved your writing in the course over the past few days. Has my advice been helping you out? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. Yeah, I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing, just seeing what others think. I guess I can't totally disagree. I was afraid the whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Wow, have you learned anything about yourself, Tzone? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to touch within yourself? And it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? I always believe what's the most important in exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always philosophical about your writing and have the most advice to share. I feel like that would be Monica, since she literally has a segment in this entire game called Monica's Writing Tip of the Day. So I feel like it should be Monica, which makes a bit more sense. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked? Yuri. What am I even saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, do you want to share a poem now? Okay, here. Alright, this one looks to be a bit shorter. Beach. A marvel? Marvel? A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of the earth chronicles. What? Under a clean blue sky and ignorance of bliss. But breathe gray. What? I can't read this. Someone look out Google Translate on this shit. Gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. Do not use that word to make me say brain rot, please. Endless wood to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently look at your foundation until you get. What in the fuck? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? I hope it's a wave. Either way, the outcome is still the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish to the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toe to the ultimate boundary line, and tempered by the formery fucking what? Tendonnails? Turn back, and I abandon my peace to endure at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth for more, or forever. Whatever. More that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or through processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she would want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have any particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but I suppose it's not a bad thing to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. But that's right. You divide from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Like, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Signifying error is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe, and visual novel dating sims that are also labeled as psychological horrors. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here right now. It seems you're right. Sayori always lightens the mood a little bit, doesn't she? I said fucking she again. God damn! It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling well today and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? A lot of times to not go home with her, you think the time where she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Nazi! I will pull a pistol, a bow and arrow, a sniper rifle, a shotgun, SMG, flint-knife pistol, and a katana. If you do not shut the fuck up, okay? First of all, stop misunderstanding my preference for Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression from Yuri. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. She called it. Now that I think about it, the text box changed. There's a different text box. Or not like the text box specifically, but like the text in the text box looks different. Yeah, that was 100% different. Yeah, that's totally different. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone's going to be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sarah will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can guys, can you have me talk something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not at all. The most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. Guess I never gave Sarah enough credit, but I can tell things are harder when she's not around. Well, that may be the case. But if I can also be a leader on my own, I won't be able to grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make the banners and decorations that help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? Well, about that, I love atmosphere. Hey, Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she still goes to her desk and focus and starts smiling to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri, but anyway, that just leaves you, Tzone. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could also help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Marcus is suggesting I spend a weekend with one of the club members. How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Marcus is gonna give you a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you can handle baking on your own. Tzone may not like to be around if you're only going to make him be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suitable to assist with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It's like you're just making an excuse for Tzone too. What are you saying? It would be extremely malicious. Fucking what? Meticulous? Or meticulous work? And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up to I think it's up to Tzone to decide who he'd like to contribute to me. Besides, he hasn't really gotten any chance to spend time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. So you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going with Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? Yes. So I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Well, Monica's already got help, so no need. I like art, so the decorations would be nice, but I also like baking, so... Shit. Honestly, I like food, so I'm gonna go with Natsuki. What about baking? Sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so you could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that's because. Never mind. Okay. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to that, after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is melodramatic, it's hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? Nope, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Tzone? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking? Brutal. That's just pouting too. It's not. I mean, it's not a big deal or anything, but it might not just be that. I think Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her and then having no one offering help. That doesn't mean that Natsuki glances back and forth with a word expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and pouts on her, down on Sailor's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna help make this event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the concrete probably will help too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important. That way that people find during the performances. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki raises her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You don't really mean that, do you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back from Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I could tell she still tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best, and all of us are gonna make a really great event. Yeah. I really hope to see how everyone does their best. Above that, there's no more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm gonna stay here a bit longer. I really didn't do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. I wasn't expecting this stuff. I started to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where do you think you're going? We still need to figure out our plans for the weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized you have no way to contact me. Oh, that's true. Shit. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm gonna give you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Not to give you your number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming over to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right, like I could bring a guy over to my house. My dad would kill me. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh. Didn't you say you were gonna leave me all the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never had to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. She 100% wanted to read my book for the second call. I'm calling it. I can't believe this. Natsuki's coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do that with Sayori. My anxiety shoots out of the roof. I still got plenty used to handling her at this point. Who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. But I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, Mom said this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, that it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned out into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other that often anyway. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside like that? I decided to visit Sayori's house before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over. It's not like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering in. Once again, we used to play so often that I made a habit of just simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head down to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hey, Tzone. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell it's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not really much has changed, hasn't it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the stuffed animals and the wall decorations she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be seeing Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you even know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that coming. Monica told me. It was only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? I guess that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. I was going to be helping her online. We didn't plan to meet or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. I think about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles and shakes her head. That's not good, Tzone. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. Like, this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori, are you fucking okay? What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happening to you. There's no other explanation for you to act like this. So just tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Tzone, but you're wrong. Nothing's happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Tzone? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression for my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Same. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why is Sayori always relatable for me for some reason? Even in the side stories. Especially the first one. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by having their time spent on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept me from this the entire time I've known her? Did she really want to know so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed by my closest friend. Because if I knew, I would have done anything I could to support you. Even if only there was only so much I could do. I would have had tried a little bit harder to make your day even better for you. Hey, that's why I'm your friend. Yeah. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Tzone. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort about caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Fucking graphic, but cool. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that if I want to keep this channel up. Because I actually gotta take this with absolute respect if I think about it. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered someone else too, or something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone else in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I slightly do, because I kind of feel the same at times. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Tzone. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears struck down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I could not understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. I might need therapy. Actually, what am I saying might? I definitely need therapy. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull into a tight embrace. Hold a minute. Was there blood on Sayori's hands? Her hands looked red, or like her fingertips were like slightly red. Tzone, sorry. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm very happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But never underestimate how much I care for you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Tzone. Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain on her side. She starts sobbing into my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Tzone? Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Tzone. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. I can't tell if that's lighting or shading, but like, look at that finger. That's so red. Like, I feel like kind of like the same feeling that when you close your hand into like kind of like a karate chop type pose. and then you like cover your eyes and look at the sun. It like kind of looks like when your fingers are like that. As she does. I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. But would you like me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sherry wipes her eyes. If I could spend a whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my suspense, Sarah shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'm looking forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying about it too much. We're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Stop. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already, just cause, it's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just cause you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyways, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I can count you on to do your part. Well, of course. I was surprised to hear Natsuki say that. Say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could be that since she's a little different outside of school after all. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Tzone? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I guess I have to reluctantly do it. Holy shit, this thing is heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? How the fuck? How the hell am I supposed to be impressed about that? Just because we're both built like absolute goddamn twigs. Yeah, I guess I can say I'm impressed. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Ow. Hey. Besides, has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm only worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What do you make me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're just treating me like a kid. I was just saying that to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature or sexy figure like Yuri does doesn't mean you should treat me like a... It's like fucking like cuts to like Tzone just like holding that fucking AR. It's like... I want to say that again. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. At first that you were trying to be nicer, I should have been a little bit more considerate as well. Also, as of what you're thinking that you should know, there's tons of guys who are into body types like yours. I've seen the internet before. That shit gets cursed quick. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey. That's to me. Who else? Nah, let's just get this started already. You don't sound with girls pretty cute. I finally found your weakness, Tzone. Hey, look at that. I will summon your father. Natsuki decided to put a dish, decide to dish out. Nah, fuck. She started satisfied for now. Start putting things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags, and strewn? The fuck's that? What is that? Strewn. Okay, skipping that word. About every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we have to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. So where'd you put all the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so we need to fill the trays. I think it's sitting in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course, you idiot. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even the flavors aren't different. Everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me. I don't have a preference though. Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. You at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. We want to see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and drop a few drops of food coloring in each. It does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just following instructions. The presentation is we get creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes sincerely marked delighted expressions. I wonder if Natsuki would be proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. Before you use the electric mixer for the batter, I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl of icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, I'm fucking trying. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez. We'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk for me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really gotta beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds of consistently of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki strikes a finger. Or sticks. Fuck. It sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? You're forgetting who did all the work. Stop fighting back. Trying to... It's my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I press hard enough just for my finger to reach the icing. I probably scoop with my finger. Just Natsuki tugs with all of her might. The course, Natsuki, you pulling me back causes the stumble, making her stumble and turn. Gross. Get out of my face. Whose fault was that exactly? It's a big blob on Natsuki's cheek. She's trying to get rid of her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to do the same with the other hand, but I grab it as well. Alright. Turn on the weird music. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. Stop calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that all the time to me, you know? Say dumb things to get a reaction on me. We shouldn't tease girls like that. That's so. Then I probably shouldn't do this either. Take Natsuki's finger, put it on my face. It's like Moxie with Blitz in Mission Antarctica. The fucking just CGR change. That was perfect. What? Did you just seriously just... Natsuki.exe has fucking failed. This is entirely red. Tzone, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to a girl unless you really like them. You know that, right? Idea, per se. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How'd the mood turn into this so quickly? Natsuki glazes me in silence. I know she'll I'm gonna... After this video's done, actually, after I finish this series, I'm fucking going back to fucking speech impediment. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Alright, good. We can turn off the music now. Out of nowhere, I set the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? They didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm gonna put them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. Fair! I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, it smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be put out the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. Look at the cute they all look. She probably shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. Look even better when we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I bought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably wouldn't use these at this time, though. What's this for? I picked a nozzle that has such a thinner tip than all the others. The one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. You can also use it to write stuff on the cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. Actually, that gives me an idea. Well, it's a literature event, right? Why don't we write literature-themed based writing words on each cupcake? It'd be fun to see people choose a cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. Maybe I'm getting it from you. But what's that supposed to mean? I am not cute. Oh, come on. We're at school. No one's judging. And you don't have to get dressed like that and not expect me to say that. Well, same with you. Hey, I'm already in a relationship. Don't work. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle on each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting any time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think, Natsuki quickly moves on. She knows how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all to a side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are all together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. There's no reason you can't, right? I don't see the harm in it. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sarah's the exact opposite in that regard. If you were her, she would probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and then she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to head home for dinner. Huh? Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki puts the blame on me. Can you bring the cupcakes to school tomorrow? If you and Sarah each carry something, you probably should do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish you would listen to me the same way she listened to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier. I feel so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at the point of it, it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. I feel like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, actually. Did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. See you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. You said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over at any time, okay? I think if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you and the club members. Jeez, I think you only really cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I have to leave so early today. I really don't want to. I wish I could stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you do. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Why did the music cut? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently cleanse to the side of my shirt as if she's holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheek. But I don't like how there's just no music. Like, it's like fucking dead silent right now. I don't like that. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What's happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. Oh my fucking god. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Eh? Hi, Tzone. Sarah, just now we weren't. It's okay, Tzone. I just thought to say hi. Well, you probably should have come a little sooner. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Well, yeah, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any other cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I was tired of staying in my room. My imagination was being really mean to me. But I just came over to see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Just start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Tzone? I'm supposed to be happy for you. I just feel like my heart is being split in half. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Tzone. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. I wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori? What the fuck did Monica say? But I'm predicting she said hang herself, and then offered the rope. What I said before, it's true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you is like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sarah looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Tzone. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Tzone. I like you so much that I want to die. Shit. just shit. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. So you hug her again. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe in me? Worksley Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. That's what I'm gonna give to you. Alright, we have the option. The option of absolute meaningless. Alright. You want? Now, if I pick this option, I don't fully mean it. I'm in a relationship. I don't simp for Sayori. I do know someone who does, though. You know, since Tzone's more compassionate or a nice person, I feel like he would just go with that. Dating, those are my non-true feelings, actually. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Spending time with you every day at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, I only realized that you were truly most important to me. So I accepted all of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Tzone. Suddenly Sayori wrapped her arms tightly around me. The only appearance we ever get of MC. Tzone, is this really okay? Yeah. Sayori holds in my arms, and I pull closer to her. You'll never have to let go of me again. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grasp around me weakening a bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Tzone. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time to get things to be better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. After all, that's what matters right now. Okay. I trust you. So and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want you to think about those things, you know? I just want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's all new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Tzone? Sorry, glazes at me one more, smiling sadly. If I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't understand what Sayori meant by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. So I wanted to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah. I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain of what it comes to Sayori. All I know is that they are a couple. I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be able to do more or something different. None of these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. This is what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change. I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to make her happy, to have a happy future with her. Ding, ding, ding. It's the day of the festival. All days I expect to be this the one where I walk with Sayori. Sayori isn't answering her phone. I started going to her house to wake her up, but that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations of the event should nearly be complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself, stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is texting up a storm. I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way Natsuki feels about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over, to spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Hey, Tzone, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. It's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each desk in the classroom. They must be the ones shared that, or the ones she prepared that have the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that will be the one I'll be performing. Surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Archie, stop eating yourself. Jesus. I suddenly feel awkward knowing that's not really as simple for her. I said it because the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have woken up her after all. You took a little bit more responsibility for Tzone, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Hey, what are you doing? Now, since the music's off, this is probably an intense moment. Also, that surely won't lead to anything, right? Right, Monica? Exchange. Monica, you do about that? Well, of course I do. I'm the club president, after all, but stomach embarrassed. Did Sarah already tell her that quickly that we're a couple now? I really didn't plan to bring it up with anyone yet. Jeez. I didn't know you knew the story at all, so don't worry. I probably know her a lot more than you think, eh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nicely. Yeah, sure. We have the products just laid out at the desk. Yeah, they really did. I think this will definitely help taking the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each one's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it almost a professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems are the ones that performed during the practice. Wait, what's this? Flipped Sayori's. It's different than the one she practiced. This one I haven't read before. Percent. Get out of my head. 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 Get out. Get out of my head before I do what I know what's best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I show you before I finish this poem. But a poem is never finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pinch of my stomach. Tzone? What's wrong? Nothing. Just slowly put that back in the folder. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go see Sayori. Well, alright. Try not to take too long. Fucking mad dash! Don't strain yourself. It's like fucking bolting. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal. At least wait for her to help her wake up. It's a simple gesture of walking her to school and it makes Sayori really happy. Besides, to the rest of the day, I would do the same thing as it's always been. That's all she needs right now. And what I want to give her. I went to Sayori's house and knocked on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I gently opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I'm ending up doing that. So, waking her up in her own house. It's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! No response. I really didn't want to enter a room like this, but isn't it kind a breach of privacy. She really doesn't leave me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori. The hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This can't be real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori would never do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I'd be there for her. I told her I know what's best for her, that everything was gonna be okay. Then why? Why did you do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. It's not what Sayori needed at all. She told me how painful it is to see others care for her. The more I confess to her and make her feel even worse. Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me that everything I could have done to prevent this. If I spent more time with her, if I walked her to school, if I remained friends with her, it's always been. Then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the Lunch Club. Screw the fucking festival. I just lost my fucking best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I could just reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now, I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed for me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. Well, that surely was something. Now we have one less Sayori. Well, this video has been going on for more than 2 hours 30, I think, if I remember the timing of my face cam being available or not. But that's the end of Act 1. I'll see you guys in Part 3 for Act 2 of ddlc+. See ya.